face. Hey, hi, hello, and howdy. I'm Mushmello, and that is Sundown. And this, my friends, is Andy Garcia, aka Fluffy. Say hi, guys.
What's up, everybody? Nice to meet y'all.
All right, dark and creepy fam. Minus the really scary, ugly face for like half a second at the beginning of this live. That was me. Sorry. We are here at the hospital with Andy, and as promised, we thought you'd like to meet him, and you said you would. So here we are. I see hearts flowing already. So, Andy, can you tell us some about your story about how did we get here?
Well, back in 2020, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. Underwent multiple surgeries. Did chemo. Did uh, for 9 months, and God willing, I was able to beat it in 2021 in May, and everything was going good until 2023. I moved back home and ended up blacking out outside of work and emergency oncologist, and my cancer uh, apparently had come back a lot more aggressive. And
It's okay.
it spread to my liver. It I didn't realize that it damaged 70% of my liver. So now every doctor I've talked to, they pretty much give me no hope to really do anything anymore. I'm basically at my last point. I'm trying my best to stay strong and keep pushing through. But
Well, so a couple years ago you had colon cancer, you said. And you were how old? 28?
I was 27 when I found out. It was 3 days after my daughter was born.
Oh my gosh. And um so you went and got treated for that and you went to remission. You beat it. You got to ring the bell and everything.
Yes, I did. I did go into remission, and
It
I
just
don't know what caused it. I don't know what caused it to come back. It just
it came back.
caught me by surprise, like it did everybody else.
And now it started in they thought it started in your liver, if I remember right? We knew
Yeah.
about you had come and you told us about the liver because you and I bonded over the whole liver tumor thing. We were kind of broing out, if you will, about some of our symptoms and similar symptoms and stuff like that. And then they were treating that, but there was a stubborn tumor that
Yeah.
the
They
chemo just wasn't getting.
they started it. They thought it started in my liver, but it turned out that it was the colon cancer that had just spread to my liver, but it didn't go. It didn't return to the original site and just ended up
It
moving
metastasized,
into the
yeah.
liver. And now they,
And then it went to your brain, right?
well, I thought it was the brain, but it's actually in the skull alone. So it's the actual bone of my skull that has
Oh.
cancer that causes it to swell up and cause a big knot on my head. But it attacked bones in my chest, my spinal cord, my pelvic bone, and now they're thinking I've got them in my lower ribs, and then possibly this that it might be in the lower section of my lungs. But they won't know for sure until I can get the pneumonia and everything
Cleared up.
in liquid cleared up, so they can do another test and check and see if it's actual tumors or if it's just
The
caused
fluid.
from the fluid.
And the doctor you were seeing in Little Rock, who was treating you through the first round of the first fight with cancer, and then the second one, um, that was at the Carti Center, right?
Anti Cancer Center in North Little Rock.
And they just told you recently that they've done all they can for you, and that
Yeah, they pretty much.
this is the end of the line for what they can do to help you, right?
Yeah, because I've been fighting with the Medicaid office, and they just keep refusing my insurance. And one day she came in and she said, "You have your insurance yet?" I was like, "No, I'm still waiting for it." She's like, "Well," she said, "I hate to say," she said, "but there's nothing else I can do." So she put me on this last resort medication that started, I guess it started damaging my liver more or
Mm.
my stomach because well, every time I took the medicine, it was just more and more pain and having almost bloody urine. Like it was damaging me more than what it was doing better. But now, I mean, I don't know what to do, so I gotta try and get a second opinion from somebody else, and hopefully I can get something done, even if it's something small. But any little bit will help me at least give me a few more weeks or a few more months, whatever. Because I mean, I got my kids and they depend on me.
And you have two small children. I've met them. They've been out on our property and play with the chickens and ducks and eat scorpion suckers. I'm the evil person that fed everybody
I remember that.
scorpion suckers.
Look, man, I'm not eating that. Crunch. Oh, that's good. Yeah, try this.
He said, "I'm not eating the stinger."
He made you eat it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But your daughter was fearless. She was she was tentative at first, and then she was like, "I got this. I'm tough. I got this."
She don't care.
No,
So
she don't. She don't.
I've met them, but my friends here online haven't. So your two children, you have a boy and a girl. Can you?
Sergio just turned 8. Isabella will be 5 in August.
Wow.
5 and 8.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you are a single father. Yeah. So the kids, we just missed them today. Actually, we found out when we got here. We just missed your kids, and I'm kind of heartbroken about it because yeah, I think they're the sweetest ever, and
Oh yeah.
I'm bummed that I missed them. But I'm assuming that's where the Squishmallow Hulk came
Yes, it
from. They
Little gift from my kids.
brought it to you for some strength, give you some strength and
Yeah.
some company. So, do your kids understand? Do they know the severity of the situation? And
They kind of understand, but they're still questioning it because they're not 100% sure.
they don't really
What's gonna happen, yeah.
understand.
They know
Yeah.
I'm sick and they know it's getting worse, but as far as past that, they don't really comprehend what might happen.
We have some comments. Elliot Wright says, "Hello, are you okay?" And small print. Sorry, guys. Elias says hi, and Elliot Wright is saying, "Oh my God, I hope you're okay." And Elias is saying, "You are amazing." For those of you who are just coming in, this is Fluffy, aka Andy Garcia. We do have a GoFundMe. I will be providing the link after we're finished with the live. I'll put it in the description box. There's a GoFundMe. Fluffy is fighting cancer for the second time and was recently told that he is terminal and there's really not much more they can do for him. He's in the hospital now for pneumonia, and once the pneumonia gets cleared up
And water retention.
Yes,
my body's not wanting to release the liquid, so my legs, stomach, everything is swelled up, but they got me on medication to try and push as much of the liquid out as possible.
Well, once you get stabilized from some of these more serious and you're able to go home, you'll be discharged into hospice care, correct?
Well, is it hospice care? Because I'll be going back to my house.
Yeah, but they'll be there'll be
Yeah.
nurses. Yeah, the hospice care.
That
And
way you'll be at home.
Yeah.
And the nurses will be out there to take care of you and stuff.
So we are trying to help raise money for Fluffy and his family. As we were discussing, he's a single dad of 2 kids, age 5 and 8. And, hospice care is not cheap. The out-of-pocket costs are not cheap. Medical care isn't cheap. And given the severity of his diagnosis, what he could be potentially facing after hospice, what his family will be facing. We are trying to help, his family, his kids, and all of that. So you can find the GoFundMe. Again, I'll put a link in the description when we're done here. But if you look it up, you can look up Mushmallow and the GoFundMe, and you'll be able to find it there. You can find it on my Facebook page, Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting Facebook. You'll be able to find the link there, or you can check the channel homepage, the community tab, and find a link to the GoFundMe there. If you have anything to spare, even $1 helps. And if you don't, that's totally understandable in these rough economic times. Prayers, well wishes are also very welcome and helpful.
And share it.
Share it. Sharing
Share
it
it
is
with anybody.
the best help you can give. Spread the word, and let people know that there is an amazing man out here, 32 years old, you guys, fighting for his life, and can use all the help and support and spiritual support that you can possibly spare. So, but yeah, everybody was wanting to meet Andy Fluffy, who we've been talking about. Sundown and I have been talking about you. We've been talking about you. We've been talking about you in our lives and our videos. Matter of fact, I think I caught you in your voice in the background of I was filming one night when you were at the house and you guys were getting rambunctious.
Yes.
But
Who would never do that?
yeah, we've been trying to keep everybody updated on your story, so people who've been around my channel for a while they're familiar with who you are, but we've never had a chance to get you on camera and meet you. And so I wanted to make sure everybody could meet you.
Hopefully, once I get out of here and stabilize, I'll be able to be on more videos and start.
Yeah, you need to teach this fool how to cook some tamales, and I need some like real salsa, not some of this junk stuff that we get at the store.
I can't pronounce it, so you can. Pop said he's going to show me how to make a.
Oh, we're gonna teach him how to make birria.
Birria.
Yes, thank you. See, I can't say.
Oh, that's Leah's favorite. Oh my gosh. Yeah, speaking of Leah's favorite, she disappeared the rest of the tamales today. She got home from work, and there was 5 or 6.
No, there was.
There was enough for dinner.
Yeah, there was 8.
Sorry, I'm outing my daughter, but
And Mushy's like, well, I'll just have one. I'm like, do you want to eat? You want to be fine? We'll have them for dinner. I'm like, she will be home in 30 minutes. There will not be any tamales. And she went and took a shower and everything. And we got in the car, and I shut the door, and I sat down and looked at her. I go, I told you. She goes, she ate them? I said, yes, she did. I heard the bag hit the trash.
she never liked tamales before she had your mom's tamales, and then now she loves tamales.
That's
And
how they're absolutely. Nah,
Those tamales are magical.
there's only 2 that she likes. She will not eat them from a restaurant, but mom's, and then her man's mom's, because she was married to a Spanish gentleman. So.
Well, we got Foxy. Hi, Foxy. Foxy says sending you positive vibes with a heart, and
Appreciate it.
we got 2 2s. That's it. Okay, 2 2s. I'm trying to read the small print. Vertical is really small. Sorry to hear. Definitely understand. My wife was just diagnosed with cancer for the 2nd time. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that.
So let her keep her head up and don't give up.
Don't give up
It's a
and
fight, but keep your head up, keep fighting, and
Yeah,
God has the last word and everything. He's the one true doctor.
Positivity it doesn't make it better, but it makes it easier.
and get all the opinions you need. If one doctor says this is the end of the road, then you find another one, and they can say it's the end of the road, you find another one. You don't stop fighting.
No, because there's always that right turn at Albuquerque. You never know.
No,
So, and if nothing else, the potential for more time.
Oh, yeah.
More time with the kids, more time with the fam.
More time with sundown.
More time with sundown. That's what's important.
We got gaming to do. We got fishing to do. We got gaming to do.
And you need like he was like you guys were saying, you need to teach us all the recipes, all the recipes. And there is Thanksgiving. You saw all the food we had that one Thanksgiving that you came over for
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Like
we had a feast. We could have had. We should have had the whole family over. Good.
Mhm.
Tutus is saying that what you said is their motto too. You know, God is the one true doctor, has the final say. I mean, there's a path for everybody, you know. So
Amen.
just keep the faith and whatnot. So is there, I mean, is there anything you want people to know about you, about life, about, you know, is there anything, a message you have for just the world at large?
Just keep your head up and just don't give up no matter what the obstacle is, whether it's cancer, diabetes, uh, any kind of sickness. Just don't give up because that's where everything goes wrong. If you decide to give up, then there's no point in fighting because if you're gonna fight, you need to stay positive, keep your head up, and keep pushing.
Facts.
Yeah, because when you're, it's a lot of the battle is mentality.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people, you see it with a lot with older people, like in nursing homes. They start getting put in nursing homes and stuff, and then they just give up. They think, okay, I have no, I'm just gonna give up now. Like, what do I have to look forward to or whatever? And they check out mentally, and that actually impacts the body.
Oh
That
yeah.
can make your body check out too. So as long as you know, are determined to keep going, keep fighting, there's always hope.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, but man, if I ever end up in a nursing home, I'm not gonna be down about it because I get 3 meals a day. I got someone that's gonna wipe my butt. You know, so I'm gonna look for the positive in it. Made you laugh. That's what counts. You know, you just gotta be strong. You gotta be positive. You know,
Mhm.
we've all dealt with serious stuff, and you just
Oh yeah.
the outlook's how you make it. You know,
Yes, it is.
I bugged the far out of you just so I know I can make you laugh and at least get your mind off for 30 seconds. So
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just shut your mouth on down. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
He's trying to. We're trying to watch game shows up here. I see him. I see you, Fluffy. You keep eyeing these game shows, keeping the brain sharp, huh?
Yeah.
got to.
So, as of right now, like we were talking about, you were treated at Carti, and they kind of just said, you know, we're sorry.
Yeah.
And then you came here and you were admitted to the hospital for the pneumonia and the water retention. And they sent a cancer doctor, an oncologist, up here to talk to you from the cancer center here. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like, you know, the local guys, sticks doctors, I don't know, but they pretty much just flipped through some papers,
Yeah.
and just was like, yeah, you've already been seen by somebody else, and you know,
Yeah. Basically, that's what they did. He flipped through a couple pages, said, "Oh yeah, they did a good job. So there's nothing we can do. This is all you. This your liver's already completely failed. So there's nothing else to do. So you're gonna have to live out what you can." And when my mom asked how long I had, he said soon. And when we asked him how soon, he just completely changed the subject on us. So what's the point of telling somebody that you'll be gone soon, but you can't actually give a timeline without knowing?
they have to be able, somebody's got to be able to at least give you some kind of estimate, you know,
Exactly.
for them to cheat you of that, you know, and to put you in that. I mean, for me, I think it would put me in fear. I would just be like, is today the day? Do I feel weird? Do I feel like today is something? They
Exactly.
need to give you and your family time to prepare and to for you to have some kind of idea of what to expect. To just leave you hanging like that
Exactly.
soon, the hell, I'm sorry, but pardon my French, but what the hell is soon? Like that's something different.
Exactly.
That's something different to everybody.
Soon can be a week. Soon can be
you know,
a month, nobody knows.
you know, if they want to give the news soon and be like, okay, well, you know, 6 months and then 3 years later, you're still
Exactly.
that's the soon I can deal with,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but not just, you know, soon. Bye.
Exactly.
Well, Tutus is following, so is going to keep. We're going to be updating everybody as often as possible when there are updates to share, and so Tutus will be able to see that. And then we've got 4, the number 4, high number 4. I am 4. That's a movie, I think.
That's a good movie.
It says, I was diagnosed with cancer at 37, and it can happen to anyone. I'm sorry to everyone it affects. And Tutus was asking what kind of cancer you were diagnosed with, and we talked about it earlier, I think, before Tutus hopped in. But you were saying it started with colon cancer and
stage 3 colon cancer in 2020. Then it progressed to stage 4 liver cancer, which is now terminal in 2023.
And then it's metastasized to from colon to liver to bone.
Bones and possibly my lungs.
And possibly your lungs. Yeah, they need to clear out the pneumonia before they can get a clear picture of, what's going on there. So, and if anyone who's hopping in is curious who we're looking at here, Fluffy Andy is who we're talking to and who the GoFundMe is set up for. You can find that on Dark and Creepy Diamond Paintings community tab, link to his GoFundMe. You can find it on Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting Facebook page. We're sharing it all over the place. All over, you can find it at Craftyish Kristen here on YouTube on her Facebook page. You can find it on our TikToks. You can find it
TikTok,
everywhere. Cooking with Sundown, Sundown TTV on Twitch and TikTok. We're going to be doing like fundraiser streams, live streams, video gaming, diamond painting. We're going to see if we can break Sundown. He says that's Sundown over there, that guy right there, where the guy I'm squishing his face. Boop, 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 boop. He claims that he's going to be able to pull a 24-hour gaming session in your honor, Fluffy, to try to raise awareness and money for your funds. And
I got about 18 hours.
Hey, that's
18 minutes.
that's fine. I mean, if you think about it, if you do that in dog minutes, 18 minutes, that's a long time.
In dog minutes. Tutu says, I'm sorry, man. My wife's started as thyroid and is now intestinal. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tutus. Please pass on, well wishes and prayers to your wife, and let her know that, she's not alone.
She's in our thoughts and prayers, and we're here for support if she needs it.
Yeah.
People that have gone through it, I'm always happy to talk to anybody, give support, whatever. I'll do my best to be a supporter for everybody, because it's a hard road, and it's always good to have a community to be able to connect with and know exactly what you're going through.
And you can find Andy on Facebook, Andy Garcia. You can find him through Dark and Creepy's Facebook page as well. He's a subscriber as well as a family friend. So you can reach out to me if you have trouble finding him and you want to find him on Facebook and join hands in this fight with him. We can make that connection happen.
Yes, we can.
So
we appreciate everybody. We really do.
Tutu says you can do a 24-hour game challenge. My son has.
That's what we're gonna do.
Food nutrition.
It seems like we have food and nutrition coming in. So out of an abundance of privacy for the hospital staff, we're gonna just kind of turn the camera here, if that's okay, or do we need to turn it off?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, I just want to make sure we're not violating any rules or anything here because we are in the hospital.
There's dinner here. I'll let y'all get them set up.
Alright, thank
We
you.
got a tray for y'all over here as well.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, well, Fluffy, are you hungry? You ready to chow down?
You need to eat, bud.
Yes.
How's the food here?
It's okay some days.
Some days
Some days it's
it's not Mama's food,
It's not
huh?
Mama's tamales.
exactly.
Well, we do have Fluffy's mom here.
Would you like to say hi?
Do you want to say hi? Are you sure? You don't have to.
You don't have to, but if you
You will not catch me on this camera, so I don't blame you if you don't want to be.
That's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna let Fluffy eat, and we're going to meet Fluffy's mom. All right. Ow. Oh, I'm old. Everything just popped. This is Fluffy's mom. Hi.
Hi.
Will you introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are and what this experience has been like for you?
Hi. My name is Felicitas Garcia. I'm Andy's Garcia's mom. And it's been really hard to be in all this.
It's okay, Mama.
I don't
it's
have a
okay.
lot of words to say.
No,
But,
it's okay. It's okay.
but what I have to say is everybody has been passing from this our prayer search with them because it's really hard.
Yeah.
And God bless everybody.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying hi to everybody and anyone who can help with the GoFundMe. You're going to help Andy's mom and Andy here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and give Mama a minute to chill out. Well, we're going to let Andy eat. And there's Sundown. Hi, Sundown. Squish, squish. And we're going to have some family time here. So we just wanted to pop on and I'm coming back to you, Andy. We just wanted to pop on. Andy wanted to say hi to you guys officially and let you see him and know him. You've heard his name mentioned on my channel many times and in our Facebook group, but we wanted to share with you his story. And we thank you for taking the time to listen and to be here. Any parting words? Any final?
I just want to thank everybody for your support and for keeping me in your prayers and thoughts. It really means a lot. But hopefully, God's willing, I can get through this and I'll be able to be there for my kids and be able to spend more time with my family and hopefully everything will be okay.
And we'll be right here with you. You've got your friends and family and a whole community of people that maybe you haven't gotten to meet and see, but they're seeing you now. And we're all going to be here with you. All right, my friends, thank you so much for spending the time with us and meeting our friend Andy. And with that, we're going to take off.
Feast.
Stay naughty, friends.